Hey everyone, Rick here, and it is time for the 7th and final unboxing and review Warlock tiles from WizKids Summoning Circles. Folks, check out the other videos. We have run through Dungeon Tiles 1, Town and Village 1, Expansion Pack 1, Doors and Archways, Stairs and Ladders, even finally, the last video, dungeon dressing. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. We've seen our little layout here grow, and it is time to take a peek at what summoning circles have to offer. I saved this one for last. This one is super, well, let's just open the box and see for ourselves. Here's what's included. As you can see, there's 5 layouts that you'll be able to stick on top of one LED pad. Push down to have them click on. Hopefully there's a battery in here, and that's how it'll look. How gorgeous is that? Different colors, different light modes. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be awesome. Now, I've seen some other prior unboxings of this, and it seemed that the LED light didn't look too fantastic on camera, but we'll take a peek. All right, how is this boxed in here? So there are 5 layouts that'll sit on top. Okay, and the layouts themselves are actually kind of nice. All right, let's take a peek at these first. No, is there not a battery in here? Okay, so here are the different layouts, and you can kind of see where it's clear that the light is going to shine right up through that. Okay, so here is the first one. Here is the second one. Here is the third one. Here's the fourth one, which has some color to the stone, which is very cool. And here is the 5th one, this swirl, which is very nice. All right, so basically what you'll do is with this LED tile, you probably might be able to see how you can hear that just from pressing on it. That's how you'll activate it. And this is a 4x4, so it'll be able to sit in your layout. You'll notice there's on the edges here, there are no holes for clips. So it's going to be free floating. You can put it on top. Like, let's say we actually stuck it in this room. Can it fit in there? Ideally, it would fit right in there since it's a 4x4. Yeah, just like that. And then, of course, if you did that, you can then put the layout you want right on top, and then all of a sudden this room is a summoning circle itself. So that's kind of cool that you just lay it on there. Now, of course, the problem with that then ends up being that it is raised above the rest of the terrain. So that could potentially be an issue, especially if you had an exterior door, because this little room in here only had an interior door anyways, so it wouldn't open or shut, which would be fine next to this, but unfortunately, if you had an exterior door, it wouldn't be able to open if you had this sitting on top of your tile. Now, if you had it just in place of floor tiles, it would, be free floating in there, but at least then it looks like it's about the height of a floor tile, maybe a little shorter. But that is very interesting. Oh my gosh, it actually did come with a battery. Of course, I'm going to need a little screwdriver. Okay, give me just a second. We're going to pop this battery in here and take a look at it all lit up. Okay, and we are back, thankfully, due to the magic of digital video. That was a millisecond, but in reality, I had a hell of a time trying to find the dang tiny little screwdriver for that screw, but oh, we're golden. Look at that. All right, so you see all those points, and they'll be covered with these, whatever those white things are, I guess, to maybe distribute the light evenly. But oh my gosh, look at that. And there's actually 3 different colors. And so you can see how the red, it was solid red, then it was that kind of fade in and out. And then it's this kind of pulsating stage, and then it's off, and then it'll do it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. In real life, this looks more white. But on camera, it actually looks kind of blue. But oh, look how cool that looks. Fade in and out. Kind of pulsating and then off. And then to, oh my gosh. Is that reading turquoise? Just looking through the screen, it looks turquoise. But in real life, that's a bright green. Fade in and out, then pulsating, then off. And then back to solid red. So that's that swirly one. Then here's this one with the kind of colored textured stone. Then here is this one. Has some runes around the outside. Then that one. And then last but not least, that one. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Okay, so what the whole point I wanted to do, and the reason I was keeping this cellar basically clear the entire time, was to pop the summoning circle down in here. And then you could still technically you could still put the stairs on there, I suppose. How does that look on camera? Does that look okay? In reality, that is a bright, gorgeous red. What do we want to have it do? Kind of pulse in and out? No, I actually want red because we're going to do something else. Let's just leave it on solid red. No. Let's do that. Yeah, that's cool. And for the purposes of this, we can take the stairs out for right now. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Oh, bonus! I also picked this up from my friendly local game store when I was grabbing all my warlock tiles because, let's back this out a bit. This is an unadvertised. This box is huge. Oh my gosh. How can I do it? Let's hold it way over here, I guess. Even that's not good. Because this package of miniatures is much larger than like their Village Raiders or other ones. This is, of course, the Icons of the Realms, Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus, Arkhan the Cruel, and the Dark Order. And there are 6 miniatures in here. I'm sure those of you who actually know the lore behind this for Dungeons and Dragons are so familiar with all this and who these beasts are. And I knew this was coming out, and I wasn't in any particular rush to grab it, so I just picked it up while I was grabbing my warlock tiles. This retails for $40. I got it 20% off that, so just over $30 from my friendly local game store. Looks like a couple of these have twisty ties. And you're like, Rick, why are we looking at figures when we're supposed to be looking at summoning circles? I'm sorry, I just wanted something for the circle to summon. Put this manticore on here. Oh, how cool is that? All this time, the trap door in the throne room led down into this room where someone was summoning. You can just hear it, can't you? Summoning this beast, this hellish beast named Chango. But while we're here, I guess we can use this as a backdrop to take a look at the rest of the figures in this pack. I know this could have been its own video, but man, there's so many other videos about this already, about this miniature pack. Look at this guy. How cool is that? This is Torogar Steelfist. I just love it. Of course, I have no idea who that is, so to me, it's just going to be some hellish minotaur with flaming blades. Oh, I love it. And again, another look at this. Look at that beastly face. Look at all those spikes. And then we have Arkhan himself, I believe. Arkhan the Cruel. What is he, Dragonborn? Someone's going to be screaming at me in the comments. Someone who knows all the lore. If I mispronounce their name or call them something they're not. Gosh, what in the world kind of thing is this? I am in absolute love with this tortoise guy. Kroll. Look at this. This is the guy who summoned the Minotaur. Oh my gosh. People are going to be screaming at me. I mean, not Minotaur. Manticore. Because look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Spiked tortoise shell looking shaman. Absolutely love this guy. Holy cow. And then we have this. Arkhan's Berserker. So must just be kind of a generic henchman, which is still very cool. Use this guy as like a barbarian or a warlord. Absolutely love it. And there's one more in here. I have to untwist this wire twist tie to get him out of here as well. And who do we have here? Oh gosh. I thought I did good on the names so far, but White Abishai. White Abishai. I don't know if Abishai is his name or if that's the type of beast this is. This is a white Abishai as opposed to maybe a black Abishai or a red Abishai. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But that's also very cool. Another demon that has been summoned from the depths. We can put this, because this is supposed to still be here, but just imagine that, you know, where's our tortoise shaman? Tortoise shaman in the bowels of this keep. Who knew? All this time, down below the trap door of the throne room, this tortoise shaman was summoning white Abishais. And one by one, they make their way up and then out of the keep to terrorize the locals. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. So, by the way, in case you forgot, this was actually the Summoning Circles review. Folks, this has just been an epic journey, and we finally made it to, I'm not even going to call it the end. Why? Because there's still more to be done. Eventually, I do want to do a side-by-side comparison between this and Dwarven Forge. I also am going to make a mega dungeon and village out of all of these sets combined. So can you imagine this right here is one of each set, and not even. There's still a lot of town and village 1 pieces, still a lot of expansion pieces, hardly any of the stairs and ladders, tons of doors left. So what you see here is not even one of each set, and this is how much you can create. Unreal, folks. I love it. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned. There's going to be more Warlock goodness down the pipe. I appreciate you as always, and until next time.